And we are live, Two and a Half Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midget.
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
We here, back, another episode for the holidays. What's going on?
Good, baby. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm making it, man. We got the football players back, man. Got them back, baby. And the aggression is already showing.
They still in football mode, huh?
It's physical. They ready to run through a wall, boy.
Okay.
We had one of them say, "Man, I just got a ring. I'm trying to leave here with two." So say no more then.
Okay.
Lead by example, brother.
Yes, sir.
Lead by example. He mad, and those guys make a big difference. So big difference. But yeah, man, we back, man. Shout out to Pat. I see he did a free camp in Hemway.
Salute that man.
I see the free camp in Hemway. So I think he said he had like 26 kids.
That's what's up, man. I see our basketball teams getting back to their winning ways a little bit.
They beat King Street.
Yeah.
I heard this middle school team that's gonna be coming up pretty good. So what's up, Big
That's
Red?
what I'm talking about. What up, Red?
I heard they're gonna be, some of those. Hopefully somebody can work with them, and I got an idea who they should hire, but that's there.
I hope they stay on course.
Yeah, I mean, they need to stop hiring outside guys for one.
State the name, gangster.
I mean, I ain't gonna put him out there like that because he don't want nobody to know he back in town. I ain't gonna do it.
I got you.
I ain't gonna do it. So.
Whoever they are, get out your pride, man. City needs you.
But yeah, man, we back, man, another week. Man, let me tell you one thing. These documentaries and these movies really make it hard for me to trust a certain complexion of people.
White man, you can say.
Because I watched a doc called Movie Pass, Movie Crash. It's a doc about, you remember Movie Pass when you pay us a subscription, you go to the movies like you can catch a movie one day a week. I mean, one movie a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a black guy started it. Two black guys. Guy named Stacy something and Hamed Watt.
Mm-hmm.
Came with the idea, got it rocking and rolling. And they had a good plan. Like, hey, only a few movies a month, pay subscription. Cause you still gotta buy movie tickets. Send everybody this card. And so when they dropped the $9, it was originally like $40. What's up, Dorsey? It was originally like $40
mm-hmm.
for the subscription. But they dropped down to $9.99. They went from like 20,000 subscribers to like 5 million in like a couple of days. Because people just signing up. They ain't even had enough movie pass cards to send out. So end up bringing in some Wahiti men. So it was only supposed to be a promotional $9.99. So they like, yeah, just keep it at $9. We booming, we gonna reach. So they showing all the numbers to AMC. They showing how they can put people in the seats. They showing the numbers to all these different people. Like, man, are they really doing something? So then they got greedy. Like, well, the $9.99 was only like a promotion for a certain amount of time. Like, no, just keep it at $9.99. But you gotta think, a movie ticket at the time was like $14.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me I can pay $10 for the month and I can watch a movie every day? You had people saying they was going to the movies. Like, say they go see Avengers. They'll watch the first half, leave, come back next day and finish the movie. He's like, I was doing it because I could. He's like, instead of sitting through a 3-hour movie, 4-hour movie, I watch half, go home, go back next day. And if I feel like I missed something, I go back next day and watch the first half again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have people watching movies 3, 4, 5 times a week if they liked it, just because they could do it. So the numbers wasn't adding up. The math wasn't mathing. So when you look at it, it's like, dang, well, we're paying $10, but we buying movie tickets. That's like, well, more than that. So when the numbers came back, it wasn't. So they ended up voting the black guys out, basically taking their company. And hey.
Hi.
going on?
What's up, Tanya?
Ucho, what's good, Casso?
What's happening?
I'm out here, man.
We see.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do a little something, put him away on the on the map.
yeah. Y'all ain't know we had a surprise guest for y'all tonight. Just in case y'all don't know, this is my cousin, actress extraordinaire Tanya Bell, who is popping up everywhere.
Everywhere. How's it going? Let me tell you. Go ahead.
Give us a little list of sets and places that you have worked on.
Oh God, I'm in 70 productions at this point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm in Underdogs. I was Titty's aunt in Underdogs with Snoop Dogg, Mike Epps, and Tika Sumpter. I'm in The Color Purple. Yeah, I'm in Ludacris's Christmas movie. I'm in Stylish Christmas.
Are you in 6888 also?
Yes, I am in 6888. I am a part of what they call the Core 40. Shout out to the Core 40. Listen. Like, this is real stuff. I started off as really like part of just 600 women. Mm-hmm. But then what they don't tell you and what they didn't put forward and make known is that when we got there, they had already chosen 40 women to be the Core 40. Debbie Allen said, absolutely not. I don't know who these people are, but you guys are going to work for this. So she made us battle against each other to be a part of the Core 40. And shout out RIP Sergeant Grisset for getting me ready.
Okay.
JRTC, baby.
Shout out to Major Wilson at Lander University for ROTC in college for getting me ready for this.
Wow.
Yeah. So what's crazy is I came in as just a regular background extra. They didn't choose me at first. Mm-hmm. And so we got there. The people that were chosen, like, they were like, yeah, Core 40, come up front. And it was all these people that they had chose. And Debbie Allen was like, nah.
Yeah.
She said, I need to see what they can do.
Right. They were somehow connected to certain people in it. Yeah.
So
that was so nice of her.
Nice. Let me tell you something. One of the people I've always wanted to work for or work with is Debbie Allen. Like, a lot of people don't know, Debbie Allen was the executive producer on A Different World. Did you know that?
I did.
Exactly. Yep. You didn't know that though?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. She was the executive producer for A Different World, and she was the executive producer for a lot of your favorite all Black TV shows that a lot of people don't know about. But I've always wanted to work with her ever since Fame, because I love to dance and stuff like that. So I've always wanted to work with her ever since then. So the fact that I got to work with her on this, I already knew what to expect. But a lot of the younger girls, the little 20-year-olds, unfortunately, they ain't know who she was, and they tried to play in her face. And Miss Debbie had to show them who she really was.
They found out the hard way.
Literally the hard way. Like, there was like this one girl beside me, and she was talking trash because it's a specific way the script was written. And if you're in the military, or even if you've had like JROTC or ROTC training, it's specific commands that they use. Well, the way that they were doing it is a little bit different, but it's the commands that they used in the 1940s, because that's the basis of this movie. Right. Mm-hmm. And so this girl beside me, she just kept talking trash. And I was like, Lord, I don't want to be associated with this. Like, she just kept talking trash and Debbie Allen and her daughter heard her. Wow. And Debbie Allen turned around and looked at me, and she was like, is there something you want to say to me? I said, ma'am, I'm over here thinking about my thoughts. I don't have nothing to say, but I'm happy to be here. Because I wasn't going to rat the girl out beside me. And the girl beside me was like, well, I have something to say. I said, let me just mind my business. Let me stay over here and let me mind my business, because she going to be kicked off.
So let's start from the beginning. How and when did this acting bug hit you, coming from little old Hemingway, South Carolina?
I'm gonna tell you, like, we have much to do. I'm a project baby. Shout out to Daisy Lane. I'm a 3rd building, 5th building baby.
1G baby.
That's right. You already know what's up, Courtney. Yeah, like I I did nothing but watch TV. My mom was very strict. My mother was the apartment manager over one of, like, I always say one of the most famous in Hemingway, which is Hemingway Apartments. Anything going down is going down in Hemingway projects. You know what I'm saying? But my mom was the property manager for it, and so I couldn't go outside. I couldn't do nothing. Like, I couldn't even go across the street until I was like 16 by myself. Like, it's crazy. But I stayed in the house watching TV all the time, and I would quote movies and TV shows. I've always wanted to be an actress, and I don't know if we could curse on this show, but people always say, "Oh, okay." I'm like, people always be like, "You are so dramatic." I'm like, "As fuck." You so extra as fuck. I'm extra as fuck. God made me this way for a purpose. I love it.
There's a reason. And by the way, Tanya also was my babysitter for a little bit, so just want to throw that out
there. Who is that?
That's Midgie.
I know you lying. Listen, I gotta get new contacts because I kept saying I know this guy, and I didn't even realize it was you. Yeah, I was yep. You listen. You want a Rainbow daycare baby? Shout out to Rainbow.
Shout out. Yeah.
God.
But yes, man. That's what I want to know. Like, when did it start and how? Like, what was the first thing you got into?
So the craziest thing is, I was working as a district manager for AT&T, and I had a sorority sister. Shout out to Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I had a sorority sister that I befriended through working at AT&T. She was like, I told her I always wanted to act, and she was like, "Oh, I do background work." I was like, "Oh my God, I would really love to do that, or get into acting." I said that sounds fun, and so she was like, "Fine." I'll submit you and get you in. I know the casting director. Mm-hmm. She's our sorority sister too. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So my first set ever was actually Tyler Perry's All the Queen's Men, and it was season 2. This is the craziest story ever. This is still like right after COVID, when we still had to wear the mask and stuff. Right. So we had to take COVID tests every time we went on set. So we had to wear these masks. So I get on the set of All the Queen's Men. We're inside Club Eden. That's what it's called. We're inside Club Eden. And I have my mask on. And so right when we're about to film, you have to take off your mask as if COVID is going to be like, pause. They film. Like, hold on a second. Let them film first. And then as they stop filming, I'm going to jump on it. Like, I don't know what that was. But yeah. So I took my mask off, and I usually wear my hair really, really curly. And this man was across the way. He looked at me and he was like, "My God, you're beautiful." And I thought he was talking to my homegirl. So I said, "Carmen," I said, "Yo, that man over there said you beautiful." She said, "You dizzy dumb bitch. That's Tyler Perry." And I said, "What do I say to him?" She said, "Bitch, say something." And I'm awkward as fuck anyway. So I look at him and I go,
"Oh my God."
Tyler Perry looks back at me. He pulls down his mask and he starts rolling, laughing at me. And like that's my first time on set, and also my first time on set, I got my first feature. But yeah, we were there for 17 hours because the set was closed down for 2 weeks because somebody had gotten COVID. So they closed down the set to give everybody a chance to get COVID out of the way. So right. Tyler Perry is the king of shooting like 30 scenes, 38 scenes in one day. Like, when I tell you this man is like freaking amazing, like he's like Batman, the Joker, and everybody wrapped all into one. Like he's phenomenal at this stuff. Right. And so I got chosen for a scene, and I got chosen for a feature. The craziest part is I tried to give it up because it was my first time ever being on set. So I stopped the guy. And I was like, "Yo, it's one of his first AD." I said, "Hey," I said, "I really appreciate it." I said, "But, this is my first time on set. I don't know anything." I said, "So I really feel like to keep the integrity of it, you guys should give it to somebody else." He said, "Oh God." He said, "No." He said, "No, we gave it to the right person. We've been watching you tell jokes and go crazy. You guys know how we are. Like, I'm an ADD, ADHD baby. So if
you never know who's watching also.
Right.
I'm doing everything. I'm telling comedy. I'm acting up. Like, it's just you know how it is.
You just pretty much being yourself, and they saw who you were.
Yeah. And the man was like, "Nope." He was like, "You'll figure it out." And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "This is crazy." So I'm like freaking out. I pray. I say a prayer. And then what ends up happening is so the part was my friend got shot. And I had to interact with Madam, aka Eva Marcel. Shout out to Eva. I love her. She's a sweetheart. I had to interact with Eva and the men. And Eva walks up to me and she was like, you okay? And I go, no, I need, she's not okay. Like, I need an ambulance. I'm like crying. And I actually made myself cry. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to tell you something after this is over with. I'm going to tell you how all of this went down. But I made myself cry. Like, I was crying real tears. And like, I was talking to her and I was like, yeah, I said, no, I need an ambulance. Can you help me? Please help me. I'm saying the lines they gave to me to say. And Eva looks back at me and said, it's all right. Put some pressure on the wound. And she walks away. And that's my scene. Right. And so the scene was so good that they used it for the ending of episode 17. And they also used it for the beginning of episode 18, season 2. So you can see me and see. Yes. And that was my first time ever acting. But the reason why I got the courage to even do it is because I call him my twin. Anybody that know my dad knows that, like, it's a lot of us. And so my dad had 3 kids born the same year, me, my brother Kenyon, and my sister Juicy. And we had lost like our rock, which is my brother Kenyon, which was very tough for all of us. Like, I didn't have him for 22 years due to the prison system. And then, I had him for 1 year and 5 months, and he passed away in a car accident. So I had went through 6 months of a depression. Like, I was actively depressed. Like, this is so serious. Like, and you guys know how happy and how much I smile all the time. I was still walking around smiling, laughing, joking, being an actress in my everyday life. So when this came up, I remember my brother always said to me, you really need to get into acting. You need to stop being a pussy and go. Yeah. So when my girl told me she could get me in, I got in. This was the very first thing. And I remember after this happened, I had a dream about my brother, and he said, yeah, he said, get your feet comfortable because you going to the next step. And so it's been seamless. And they say anytime you're in God's purpose, it's always seamless.
Absolutely. And I am super proud of you. Like I told you earlier, I'm mega proud of you.
Thank you.
The crazy part, you're not just hitting a certain audience. You hitting like older audience, the younger audience. I saw you on AMP.
Man, AMP is crazy. Let me tell you about those niggas though. Let me tell you something. They tried to play in my face. Okay, I'm about to tell you guys something. They tried to play in me and the 3 girls so the first 4 sets of girls, first 4 of us. There's 4 of us at first, and then they brought in 3 more brides the second day. So it's a casting agency down here called Molly. All right, Molly. Any baddie you ever seen in a music video? Yeah, that's Molly. Well, guess who else is a part of Molly's casting? Me. I'm a part of Molly's casting. So when we get on set, Kai Cenat looks up and he looks around, he goes, oh, so ain't nobody hit up Molly? Right. Because I was gonna be good, because I was like, you know what, I might be too much for them. I'ma just be good. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let the other girls handle it, and I'm gonna just move quiet.
No, you wasn't.
Nah, because my mother named Linda Bell. You go low with me, I'm going to hell. You understand me?
You act up, we act up.
Hell. So right then in that moment, I said, you know what? I'm gonna be the villain. I don't care. It's so much more footage that they have that they did not put out there. Okay. Like when I tell you, I beat up Agent, I beat up Phantom. I'm talking about I'm talking about, and Courtney, you know how we grew up. I was fighting with y'all. I was in the trenches fighting with
the work though.
Listen.
You throw them hands down that dirt road, baby.
Baby. Okay, I'm fighting boys and girls.
You giving Phantom that work from the beginning.
Yeah, so they tried to play in my and like not just in my face, but all of our faces or whatever. And I didn't appreciate it. So I decided then, I said, I don't care, because I was gonna watch my mouth, and you know how reckless my mouth. You know how reckless we get. We don't care. We don't care. So after that, like we got into it. I said, "Oh, okay. I see the gargoyles and the gremlins is out. We gonna get this together." I call them people so much bad stuff. I'm talking about by the time I was finished, I got us paid double.
Because it was only like an hour, I want to say, if not
Yeah.
less than that.
It
So
was
I thought-
25 minutes, but we was there for like 2 days. We was there for like 2-3 days or whatever. But it's more stuff that they got. I'm hoping that they gonna drop it because I clothes hanger, I wrestling WWE clothes hanger agent while he was on skates. I drug him around the skating ring. I was manhandling Phantom.
Did they even show the skating ring scene?
No, they didn't. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like,
cool.
it was so bad that agent got mad at me and he called me a bitch. And everybody thought that, everybody thought that that was a part of the filming, but they forgot that the film crew had already said cut. And he was like, you always talking, you loud as shit. He was like, bitch, can you shut the fuck up? I said, I know you're not telling nobody to shut the fuck up with that purple jersey on looking like Grimace from Ronald McDonald. I said, that little ass fucking head with that big ass fucking body, bitch. Yeah, don't play with me.
Agent old funny looking ass.
Yeah, he is.
He looked just like Grimace from Ronald McDonald. You go put that picture up by comparison. I guarantee you they look alike.
You know he a Canadian, so they take a lot of L's this year. So
well, he's also Muslim too, so I guess he's not used to women talking to him crazy. But he can't be talking to me crazy because
I didn't know that. I did not know. I said I did not know that.
Yeah, it was bad, but in the end, I gained his respect. They paid me double.
Oh, that's always the way to get it.
Yeah, stop playing with me because I'm gonna get my check.
Exactly. So what else?
The directors called them to the side. They were like, "Why would you pick?" Because the other girls were kind of on the shy side.
They were
kind of on the shy side. But Liz, I don't know if you saw Liz. Liz was the girl from Albany, Georgia. I got her turned up. I'm so mad that they cut out the bowling scene because she got turned up. She was fighting Agent all through the house. Like we were horrible. I was horrible to those people. I said everything that you could possibly say that's bad. I called Kai Cenat a gremlin. And I called him Spike. Like I did so much bad stuff to those people. And then the first video that they even dropped is me putting Kai Cenat in a full Nelson.
Yes. And see, I thought it was scripted because the way you came in. But I can obviously see now that it wasn't.
Oh no, that was skit work. I do a lot of skit work. Like I have over currently I have about 35 million views in skits. Yeah, I got one skit with, I don't know if you guys know who Shantasia George is, but I'm her mom in the skit, and I'm her biological mom, and she finds out at her mom's funeral that wasn't her real mom, that I am. That just one video of hers is 7.3 million views now.
Oh wow! So what else you got coming up?
So I just finished I actually just wrapped season 5 of All the Queen's Men on Friday.
Oh, so you back at it?
Yeah. It don't stop. My goal is to work 5 to 6 days a week, which most times it works. I got Girls Need Love coming out. Tears of a Hustler 2 coming out. Make sure you guys go see that. Girls Need Love. I'm telling you guys, like, I really feel like this is like it's a chick flick, but I think men are gonna love it too because they're gonna really get to see the psyche of women.
What's it going to be streaming
on? So that's gonna be streaming on. It's gonna be on Tubi first, but they're in talks right now with Netflix, so you may see it on Netflix.
The Tears of a Hustler on Tubi too, right?
Tears of a Hustler 2, that's definitely on Tubi. That's with O'Shea from All the Queen's Men.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's a great dude. When I say a great dude, and I don't know if you guys know who Silk White Production is. Silk White Productions is based out of I want to think Virginia or something like that. Silk White looks like a baby Exhibit. You remember Exhibit, the rapper? She looks like a skinny version of Exhibit, but man, he's really, 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 really talented. Very, very talented. And I love working with him any chance I get.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely be checking out these out for those. Jump in the Tubi
I feel
realm.
like it's a little static in there.
Is that me? Oh,
it ain't me.
Yo. Is that
you good now?
I'm good now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was tripping. Yeah. But yeah, we definitely tried jumping out Tubi bag every night. I
She
think it was her
froze.
frozen. See, you talking about it was me? I think it was her. Yeah, but we definitely check out the Tubi joints every now and then. What did you think of 6888 though?
It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah,
Pissed me off,
of course.
but
Was
I
it
gotta say, this was one of the most gorgeous casts of women you ever want to see. It was minimal makeup,
very minimal because they had to take it to the 1940s for
all
one.
natural, and them was some fine women, man.
They had to take it to the 1940s for one, and then they had to look at the conditions they were in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that truck to. Well, I don't want to ruin it, but I ain't expect.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard.
I mean, but I knew it was something that was going to have to happen to, you know what I mean? Like, it can't just be the constant, beef with the higher ups.
Right.
I knew something was going to have to, something tragic was going to happen.
Something had to trigger her to take up for them because she was taking his stuff for the majority of her time over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. just like even now when they see the people of color, they think inferiority, but not knowing that she studied here, she can do this, she can do that, but it didn't matter to him. All he saw was a black woman, and ain't no black woman gonna come tell me what to do. And the part that got me when he was like, if you can't run this show, I'm gonna get a white lieutenant to come in here. And she was like,
the constable or whatever it was when he got up there and preached.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but we'd have jumped him.
Yes.
He wouldn't have made it out that pulpit.
Oh, sir.
Old jiggly neck ass.
And if y'all didn't know, we talking about 6888. It's been
on Netflix, y'all.
It's been pretty much the talk of the town for the past couple of days. The trailer came out so long ago, and I remember them saying it was coming out in December. It kind of slipped my mind, and Netflix, they remind you, so it reminded me, and I was like, oh, let me put this in a group chat and see what's going on, and I was impressed by it.
When the old girl had finally cried, I just knew she was gonna make the famous face.
Carrie.
Yeah, I just knew it was coming.
She got that famous cry face, but she did a pretty good job in that.
Excellent. Oh, she might win something for this.
She possibly could, but with Tyler Perry, they gonna. The thing I don't like, they're gonna attach this to the foolish movies he does.
Yeah, but this, like, okay, I put it to you like this: if nobody told me that this was a Tyler Perry movie, I wouldn't have known.
Right, and that's why I say about. I don't know if you never seen the Jazzman Blues. That was a great movie. Jazzman Blues is a great movie, but it was Tyler Perry. It came out on Netflix. Nobody really talked about it, but I thought it was probably one of his best movies to date. Because it was off brand from what he usually does. It wasn't It was a time period piece.
That's one of them ones that he got in the tuck to where when they try to bring up all the malarkey, he can say, well, hold on.
Yeah.
I did do this and I did this also.
Because it was basically a movie about skin color, passing, old times of, racial history. It was a good one. It was very good. Yeah, I really did enjoy Jazzman Blues. Matter of fact, I might watch it again this week.
So, Midge,
yeah,
I was thinking something. It's so easy for us to judge movies on a 1 to 10 scale.
I
was thinking we do it on a grade point, like A+, A-, B, B-, etc.
Hey, that we can start it off. We started off now to going into the new year, man.
I was just thinking.
Everything's up for change, man. Everything's
absolutely.
Everything's up for change. But I really did enjoy this one. Like you said, if no one, but I remember them persistently saying Tyler Perry because for one, he was paying these black women more than anybody ever paid them.
Right, that's true.
But see, I didn't know. See, I thought this movie was like a movie about war. It was more about what they did as support of the families of people. Which was a great view.
I think it was an excellent, well put together situation. Like
it was a great view.
It doesn't tell you right away what their purpose is going to be.
Right.
So you're left in the air of wondering. You see them putting in the work. You see them taking the steps necessary to be the soldiers that they became. But you still didn't know what their mission or their objective was, or how they were going to be utilized, or at all. But you know that they had a great leader, because she showed you from scene one what it was.
Right.
And I gotta say, like, I didn't expect to enjoy this movie as much as I did, man. I did not go, because I was going to skim through it.
Really?
But immediately the first 10 minutes, I'm like, boy, why everything's so fine in this damn movie, boy?
See, that's how you get your attention.
I'm looking, they got the little chocolate,
You know who she reminded me of?
Jennifer, Jill Scott.
No. Oh, you talking about her? No, I'm talking about the main
character.
She reminded me of the young lady who played Tiana in The Princess and the Frog. She also played Dreamgirls. I think her name is Anani or whatever her name is.
Anani Rose.
Yes, that's who she reminded me of when I first saw her. So it was just, I really did enjoy this movie more than I expected.
And that's what movies should do, man.
And that's the thing that's crazy. When I see Tyler Perry name attached, I automatically think. But I knew this was going to be something different, because as long as it ain't, a Tyler Perry original, in it, or like I can stomach his joints. So you're back.
I'm so sorry. That was all me, you guys. My phone completely is dead. I haven't been home all day.
See? We were saying how much we enjoyed the movie, and shockingly how well put together it was, because
the 6 888 movie, like, we were, you go into Tyler Perry movies with a certain premise of what you think, and how I told Midge before you got back on, I was like, if nobody told me this was a Tyler Perry film, I would have no idea that it was a Tyler Perry film.
They sleep on Tyler Perry. Perry is actually a genius.
But it was a gorgeous cast. Like, that's what initially kept my attention. I'm like, man, everybody fine in this damn movie.
600 fine women. 600 beautiful, gorgeous women.
Yeah.
All positivity. I mean, we had 2 that we had to get rid of, but
and then like, there was no lashes. There was no, like,
this is 1940s. None of that stuff wasn't going on.
That's why
natural beauty. And one of the things that I love about it, even the makeup, I want to be clear about this. We had bare minimal makeup. If they saw you, if when you went through makeup, if you didn't look 1940s, they would wipe your entire face clean. I'm talking about clean. And they would say, there goes the beauty. Like,
early.
Yeah, you don't need all of that to be beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. Because then you had to think about the living conditions they were in, like no heat, all that stuff back then. In
1940s, now them women was dressing now. Don't get it.
Black women, they was fly as can be.
Black women, honey.
They got
okay. So, was this movie completely filmed on a Tyler Perry set?
No. So, Rome, Georgia. So Tyler Perry Studios has, like, he never touched any of the historical stuff. So those barrack buildings that you saw, those are actual barracks on Fort McPherson. Those where his which is Fort McPherson is Tyler Perry Studio.
Yeah.
So those are actual barracks here. And then we filmed in Rome, Georgia. In the beginning, you'll see the main character and a guy that likes her, a Caucasian guy that likes her, riding down the street in a car. That's Rome, Georgia. The train station scene was filmed at an actual old train station in Chattanooga. And then all the scenes where you see the mailroom scenes and where the beauty parlor is and stuff like that, that was all at Berry Hill College in Georgia, upstate Georgia, near Rome, near the border of Tennessee. But that's Berry Hill. And I will say this. We were the only color there.
I'm absolutely sure of that, because people don't realize that, like, when they hear Georgia, they think of Atlanta. No.
Yeah, no.
That's just Atlanta. Outside of Atlanta, it's Georgia.
Very, very, very much Caucasian, very much
red steak,
raisins in the potato salad, very much unseasoned chicken. Yes. Very much so.
I was telling Doe, I was like, man, this, like, you wouldn't know the premise of this movie till you get halfway through it, because when I first seen it, I'm like, well, maybe they're gonna be aircraft fighters, or
like Red Tails. This is the female Red Tails, except for in the Army.
Right, but it was more of support for the families of the fighters. Like, you gotta think, who didn't know their loved one was gone 6 months previous, and you just waiting on this letter. And it's probably killing them inside. Like, dang, I ain't heard nothing from such and such.
So the craziest part about this movie is there were only 5 original survivors when we started this movie. There are now only 3. One died, I think, don't quote me on it, but one died this year and one died last year, if I'm not mistaken. But there were only 5 survivors of this movie. Tyler Perry, we shot this in 2022.
Yep, I remember the trailer coming out a long time.
We shot this in 2022. Tyler Perry took 2 years. He used a lot of green screens, a lot of AI. He wanted this to be right. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm in Beauty in Black too. I'm one of the workers for the I'm one of the expo workers for Beauty in Black. Tyler Perry, that's a Tyler Perry film too.
Yeah, I knew that.
And he did did you watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you go watch Beauty in Black. When I tell you you're going to be, we already shot season 2. This is how confident Tyler Perry was. We already shot, we shot season 1 and season 2.
And this is on Netflix, right?
On Netflix.
Yes, and Beauty in Black had the highest budget out of every Tyler Perry TV show. Beauty in Black had the highest budget.
So you're pretty much a Tyler Perry regular. We can go ahead and say that, right?
Yeah, the casting agency that I go through, they love me. So they pretty much book me for almost everything, to be honest with you. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walking in your path, Cuzzo. You walking.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Y'all keep me praying.
Don't say you trying. Say you doing.
You're doing it. You definitely
doing.
You know what? I'm gonna stop using the word try. Yeah. I had a manager, and he used to always say, "You know what trying is? What, right?" And I go, "What? What is trying?" He would go, "Trying is not doing except for louder."
That's a good point.
Well put.
That's a good point.
Don't try, do. So you're right, Cuzzo. I'm gonna do it. I got it. I got a lot of stuff lined up.
You are doing it, man. I'm happy, and I'm so thankful that I could just get you on the show, because we had tried prior.
Yeah.
And the timing and the schedule didn't line
so
up.
Much.
But look at us now.
And our stuff hits, like, it's crazy, because when it hits and it's time to go, it's like go.
Right.
You know, and you it's when they say come, you gotta go. Like the whole Kai Cenat thing, the casting agent hit me up, and she was like, Tony, I don't know if you would be willing to do this, but this is gonna be filmed in Pensacola. Would you travel? Hell yeah. You said Kai Cenat, girl.
Right.
And I actually had people like, y'all, I will say this though, the Kai Cenat thing was like the funnest and best experience I ever had. But the craziest part out of everything that I've done, I actually had, like, I know this don't sound like a lot to you guys, but I had at least a minimum of 50 people ask me for my autograph and for pictures.
That's what's up. You deserve that.
Like, when it dropped, I didn't even know it dropped. People were like stopping me and was like, I know you. were you the girl that put Casanat in the Full Nelson? Like, I'm like, I got my nieces and nephews calling me from Hemingway talking about you weird, auntie, you weird. I'm like, why am I weird? Why would you not tell me that you're gonna be on with Casanat?
Yeah,
and you really didn't think about the impression that they was gonna make till after the fact.
Because you don't.
No, I really didn't. I've been in so much stuff. Like, I really, like, honestly, I'm doing it because it's fun. I love it.
I want you to keep that, because that's what makes you you. The fact that you go in there and you be your genuine self.
Yeah.
And that unknowing, man, just, man, keep that and keep doing you, yo.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna say this, to other little girls like me and Hemingway, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times you want to change who you are. I can remember being in school and saying to my classmates, yo, I talk a lot or I talk loud. Like, y'all see me getting too crazy. Like, help me calm down and help me, you know, be different. Like, be different. No, remember, God said in the Bible, whether you believe in the Bible or not, in the Bible it says everything that he made it and it was good. So remember that you are exactly who you're supposed to be. And there is something inside of you that no one else has. And jealousy and envy are pathetic and unnecessary emotions, because if you focus on you and yourself instead of the next person, you'll get to your multi-millions.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
We thank you again, yo.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I love you.
Just understand that this will be a recurring thing, because I will be in your inbox again.
Okay. Listen, and I will be here. Merry Christmas to everybody. Now.
Christmas. Yeah, we definitely want to see those two movies. So when they come out, we'll definitely be on the lookout.
Before we get out of here, let everybody know where we can see you next and what are your social media handles.
Love and Hip Hop. Go check me out on Love and Hip Hop. I'm in probably every season from 13 forward, to be honest with you guys. But I'm in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me be clear, because there's a lot of franchises. I'm in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You guys can check me out. My name is 360 Said It, so it must be true, because I don't got the brain capacity to be telling lies. I don't have. My mama told me to be a liar, you have to have a good memory. I don't got one of those. So 360 Said It, so it must be true. Follow me on TikTok and on Twitter and on Instagram. I drop most of my work on Instagram and Twitter. You can also follow me at Actress Tony Bell on Facebook. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My mama daycare baby.
Don't put me out like that.
Listen.
Don't put me out like that. We appreciate you, though.
Yeah, man. Same. You guys have a great night.
You too.
All right.
Doe, did you watch Carry On?
I did watch Carry On, sir.
That was a very high profile.
Intense.
A high, like, I didn't
Netflix.
I didn't expect the cast that I seen on there.
No, they loaded up.
Marty Byrde?
Hey, listen, Marty Byrde is a fucking gangster on here.
I was like, hold on.
A couple parts was like, but that's to be expected.
Of course.
In Netflix action films.
But the creativity of the movie is what caught me, because I've never seen something done like this before. Not
from that point of view. It resembled something. I just can't remember what it was. Was it Speed with old buddy was the bus driver and he had to keep the bus up to a certain speed?
That was that. And then I remember that trash vampire movie we watched where they was trying to get the stocks to drop or stocks to go up because they were gonna run. She was a vampire on the plane. You know that movie? It's like the first season of our show.
Mm-hmm.
It was like she was a vampire on the plane. She was biting like.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was trying to get a cure, but something happened and they held her up because they were trying to hold the plane up and drop the price. So this right here was also one of them things like, shoot, we're going to take it here. We're going to take out this lady. All the stocks going to drop or go up and we're going to make money and then we're going to be out of here. So it was, and they even had my man from Sons of Anarchy as an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was very well thought out.
Well thought out, very well put together. Outside of a few conveniences.
Yeah.
Convenient coincidences.
Yeah, but I did like the fact that the day he decided I'm gonna try to be the guy,
He ended up having to be the guy for real.
I had to be the guy for it. And I ain't like the fact he threw my boy under the bus with the alcohol in his drink.
Listen, that's what I'm glad you said that is why all the black people had to suffer in this movie.
The black people had to suffer.
The heart attack guy but the heart attack guy, even the one that act black had to take a punctured rib.
You had to get one. You're right. And then the old girl, she almost got choked out in the car.
She got on my nerves the whole movie. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a great scene, though.
Excellent scene. As far as action scenes go.
That was great action. I don't know where she got that gun from. I don't know if she had like a little compartment up
Remember she had it earlier, and when the whoop-de-whoop flip, it dropped, and yeah.
There you go. That was great. That was great.
Like it's very well put together, and the only thing missing was the guy from the kidnap movie saying, I got a particular set of skills.
Taken.
Yeah.
Decent.
That's the only thing that was missing from this action film. It was a bit long-winded though.
But I thought Marty was done. He was too cocky because you sitting in the airport eating food right near the drop-off.
I mean, but to be honest with you, Midge, he had all right to be that confident because he had every base covered.
And then he didn't know dude was trying to be a cop and attention to detail he had because he was hearing the sounds and he was looking around for dude.
Yeah.
But he had an eye on him. Everything you try to do, you try to call. Like, I see what you're doing, man. Cut it out. You couldn't make no moves. Like, you can't call nobody. You can't slip and hit a button. I'm gonna see all that. And then we know who's your girl. Hey, don't play with us.
But the fact that the whole time he was threatening that, oh, I got a gun on her, and she walking around doing her damn job.
Yeah, but that was the threat. Like, it was we ain't really got to go through that. But then when he saw a dude had some fight in her, he was like, all right, we really might have to put the piece on. When he ran up to her and she had the red beam on her head, he was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. You know, my bad. I was tripping, dog.
Okay, we tripping. We didn't rate 688.
I give it a B+.
I give it a B+ also.
B+, man. I thought it was well put together. I thought just because the perspective they put on it from being just a support group, be honest with you.
Right.
A group for the families and the soldiers. Like, they need to contact their people. There's people out here waiting for them. There's people who dying, waiting on a letter from somebody knowing that they're all right. So, you pumping out 5,000 letters that was backlog, like
10 months.
And she had a story that related to it because she was waiting on that letter.
Right.
From her guy, and
Captain was able to put a face to the mission, so that kind of motivated her to push them harder, and she had these shit together. And like, I like how I don't want to give the story, but they got all the other young ladies' opinions on
techniques to figure out
certain things. Yeah, like find out their particular skill sets and how they could benefit the mission.
Like, the smell of perfume.
The fabrics, etc.
Nicknames, anything like that. Girl said, my dad was a mortician. She's like, how in the world that's gonna help us?
Right.
Come on, man.
Old girl say that's why I ain't tell her my special skill.
She was funny though.
She was. Okay, so carry on. What are we giving that?
I give it a solid B, man. I give it a solid B, man. I give it a solid B because the reason I give it a solid B because from that perspective of just an airport, I am going to walk somebody through. I got cases on everybody. I know everybody's dirt. You don't do what I need you to do. It's over for your boo. Like, it was just that thing. Like, and then he had trackers on everybody. He had earplugs on everybody. Like, hey, here go this earbud. I need to talk to him. Like, just even the way when they was walking in taking the little luggage thing.
Yeah.
The dude was like, cough if you can hear me, because I'm always speaking to you. He was like, talk. I need you to take him out.
Yeah.
The fact that you can see the mirror in the back and pulling out the gun, it was like, I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go B- because of those couple scenes that.
Yeah. Like, it was real intense though. I really did appreciate the intensity.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give it a B-.
Yeah.
So we got a couple of previews we want to run through before we get out of here. Things that we are anticipating.
hopefully, they don't flag us, man. Because last time we showed the Justin Bieber video, they was like, take that.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. Yeah.
Nah, take
We
that.
good.
Yeah, so but we want, Superman. Oh, if y'all haven't seen the Martha Stewart doc, Martha might be missing it. That elevator don't go all the way to the top though.
Martha messy too.
Martha is nigga. First of all, your daddy was a racist. He didn't want you to marry your first husband because he was Jew. You married the dude. Y'all went on a 6-month honeymoon because he was just paid. The girl, his sister hooked you up because for some reason I thought Martha was beautiful, and she was like, she said she saw him driving Rolls Royce. Have y'all watched Black Doves? No, what is that?
Nah, what's that, Red?
Black Doves, but she saw them in the Rolls Royce. She's like, yeah, I'll go out with him. So Martha had already had to go from the jump. Like, I ain't gonna be working nobody's job. I saw
she was definitely goal oriented.
Yeah, she was like, I see you getting dropped off in a Rolls Royce. You got a brother? Holla at a player.
Okay.
Then Martha get to the honeymoon, meet a dude in a cathedral, and kiss the dude on the honeymoon. Then she goes on a rant. I don't know if you saw the clip I posted.
Yeah, I saw the rant. I shared the rant.
Martha goes on a rant about how her husband a piece of crap because he cheated on her. So dude say, hold on, man. Didn't you have an affair early in your man?
She was like, yes, I did have an affair with an attractive Irish man, but he didn't know.
He was like, no, he said he knew.
He said he knew. And she was like, and she just went on a rant rambling. I was like,
nothing. It was nothing. Like it was nothing in the marriage over.
You want to know what that was? You know how you can tell how people tell themselves something so much that they actually believe it?
Series on that. I'm gonna check it out, man.
Hey, Red, you willing to stand on that?
How many episodes? Is it 6? Like 6, 8? Because I don't mind. We won't blast like we do Angela. Angela now gave us too many duds.
On purpose. And Angela be like, I didn't like it. I just wanted to see if y'all would have liked it.
Or she'd be like, I liked it. I just want to see if y'all like it. I just want to see if y'all liked it. So definitely. But yeah, what was we talking about? Yeah, Martha was tripping. She said 6 episodes. 6 episodes. It's called Black Doves. I'll check it out. I got some time this week. Got a few more gifts to get. I'm not trying to be in no mall or no Tuesday. So I got 2 more things to pick up.
Okay, right here between Norman and Weston.
You usually got the nephew.
Wow.
That's all you got, the nephew. Speaking of nephews.
Nephew and God kids, and guess what? Everybody getting the same thing.
Speaking
Cash
of
App, Merry Christmas. Cash App, Merry Christmas.
Speaking of nephews, though, Stephen A. Smith need to bring his nephew on his show more. I don't know if you've seen him. That dude's hilarious. That dude's hilarious. If you go on YouTube, just go on YouTube and watch the video where Stephen A. said, my nephew roasted me for 20 minutes straight. Nephew's comedy, yo. Nephew's like, yo, we rich. He's like, I ain't got to do nothing. You should put me head of security. So Stephen A's like, man, who you going to secure? He said, oh, I ain't going to fight nobody. I keep them off you, but I ain't going to fight nobody. He said, man, why you always, he said, man, we trying to keep all the leeches from around you. He was like, wouldn't people consider you a leech? He was like, you ain't even went to college or nothing. He said, I figured you made it, so I ain't need to go to college.
You already did it for me.
He said, you made it. We rich, huh? He said, man, you gonna let me come to Miami with you? He's funny, though. He's funny. A regular New York guy.
He might be on the one.
A New York. So he might be getting because people if you look at the comments, people like, yo, Stephen A, you need to bring him on more often.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yeah. So our grandbaby was born. Oh, man. Christmas Eve, baby. I liked it in Angela voice. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Like I said, I got some time this week, so it's a couple of things. But movie crash. That Jonah piss you off though.
I'm already pissed off from the 688 movie.
But Martha, she built an empire. Martha tried to play. I think Martha tried to play dumb to think people, because she think people are dumb.
Yeah.
She was like, I had no idea about the stock. He just called me and told me that the stock, go ahead and sell the stock, and I just did what he said. Come on, Martha.
Right.
Come on.
That's insider trading.
And she was like, he had so many girlfriends, but I stayed. Martha, I know why you stayed.
He had the bag too.
He had the bag. Like you setting up your empire.
Men's bullshit is a lot more tolerable when he got a bag.
Listen, he had a bag. She knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to be a homemaker. She made a living out of it. Because Martha Stewart food, let me just be honest, Martha Stewart food don't look good at all.
No, she was just the innovator of it.
And white women white women homemakers like flocked to her because she wasn't like Paula Deen, like a husky woman. She was a slim and what they considered beautiful to them. Like she was more beautiful than them. I ain't gonna say more beautiful than it was beautiful, but she was more beautiful than them.
Hey, keep it a buck, Midge. Think Snoop hit?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. She was like, just the way Martha talked, she'll probably lie, but the way she was just talking about Snoop, like, oh, they sat together at the Justin Bieber roast, and he was smoking so much, and I got high, and we just had a conversation, realized we had so much in common. Like,
what? Yeah.
Okay. And they both know how to get to and Snoop is one of those people. I think Snoop is the most
crossover
or iconic hip hop artist ever.
Hands down. Like your grandmother knows Snoop Dogg.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like everybody knows Snoop.
He's easily the most recognizable hip hop artist ever.
From 8 to 80, they know Snoop. So I want to say in history, like Snoop is number one as far as iconic, recognizable guy.
Proven profitable, proven marketable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proven to be likable, by everybody. So
come on, man. Snoop was at the fucking Olympics as an ambassador.
Him and Kevin Hart had a whole Olympic show just talking about sports they don't even watch.
Come on, man.
Cracking jokes, man. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Snoop is marketable. And like I think Stephen, they were talking about that. Snoop is just so marketable, man. Like just from everything.
Mm-hmm.
You name it, he can do it. He can be a homemaker with Martha Stewart and crack people up. Have older white women just laughing at him. So
same time, sell you Corona and gin and juice.
Yeah, and blow weed in your face and be a Crip.
And be a Crip and drop an album fully produced by Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre only.
Right.
Not to mention the album is tough. I downloaded it on Apple Play and gotta give it to him. Like outside of 2 or 3 songs that was like
outdated.
No, I wouldn't say because of the samples they used.
Yeah,
but
outdated.
But knowing the samples that they used and how much it cost to use them samples, like it was like him and Drake pretty much saying, "Okay, we're richer than y'all, so we're gonna do shit like this because we can."
Yeah, we can. Y'all been asking for Dr. Dre to rap. I get him on a couple tracks. I'll do it. And y'all get what y'all want.
Yeah.
Y'all get what y'all want.
Still charting. Like he had 3 of the top 10 songs on the charts. So
I thought the whole Kendrick album still in the top 100.
Yeah.
It's still in the top 100, man. That's crazy to me. Also, rest in peace, Ricky Henderson. I was a baseball card collector. And, Ricky was one of those guys, man.
Rest in peace, actor Art Hall. Also, y'all look up who that is.
Art Hall, who's that?
One of the more recognizable faces.
Look that up, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You got me thinking. And speaking of which, that the both movies you watch, the guy from Breaking Bad was in both of them. He was the supervisor in Carry On, and he was the guy that was giving Kerry Washington hell. And remember, he was the supervisor, got stabbed up by a dude in the room.
Oh yeah, was that him?
Yes, that was him. Breaking Bad.
That was him, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's crazy.
he was in both movies, so he getting some work out there.
He getting his bag right now.
Yeah. So hey, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I seen him. Dang, I had no idea.
Right. Well-known face.
Wow. Yeah, but like I said, man, I enjoyed both movies this week. I really did. Like I said, I went on a binge watch of docs. Like I said, I watched a movie Pass, movie Crash, to Martha doc, and they were pretty decent.
I know y'all Netflix feed be feeding y'all every documentary they got.
Absolutely. And a reason I started watching because I saw Kevin Statham talking about it in the clip of Martha, how delusional she was. I'm like, let me go check this out. What are they talking about?
Yeah, man.
And I went to see, Martha might be a little off in the brain.
Ain't no little.
So Martha might be a little off in the brain, man. So I had to go check it out, man.
Full of privilege.
Oh, the Jay-Z accuser. Stories are conflicting.
Man, that girl was lying from the start, man. Her and that damn lawyer, and that lawyer about to lose his damn license.
Listen, he's just trying to get a bag.
He's a known ambulance chaser, is what they call him.
Yeah.
And he tried to run up on a giant that was too well prepared.
But I watched the lawyer. She broke it down. Like everything she said was a lie. She said she got it. Like the VMAs were somewhere Eminem performed. The way she said it was a big Megatron, like a Jumbotron in center town.
And they didn't have a Jumbotron.
The Jumbotron. She said she talked to some rock star. He was like, we wasn't even that dude.
Green Charlotte or somebody.
Green Day.
Green Day or somebody.
And
Black Charlotte or somebody.
He was on tour. Then she was like, her dad picked her up from a gas station. Man, they live 4 or 5 hours away.
Her dad said he never recalled that, aka my daughter a lying ass up.
I ain't want to call her a liar, but she ain't telling the truth. She ain't telling the truth at all. So I thought that was funny. Also, Jaguar Wright called out
sending everything. Listen, the buck's up. Jay-Z sending out all the damn defamation.
Jaguar
lawsuits.
Wright called out on her clout chasing. Because I didn't know she said Common raped her. Or raped her, I'm sorry. I forgot we on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was your boyfriend? And
she said all type of crazy stuff. She said Jay-Z held a gun to her head while he raped her. Like
then she came back and said, oh, Common's bisexual. Like, all right. Come on.
I mean, she's well known as clinical. You feel me?
But like somebody said, like if you sprinkle in just a little bit of truth and follow it with a bunch of lies, you get a crowd of people that believe.
Yeah.
You get
and they paying her too.
And she getting $20,000 interviews, $30,000 interviews just for her to come spew 90% lies.
Hey, bro, I ain't got that in me, bro.
No, man,
I ain't got that in me, bro. Like you can't pay me $20,000 an interview to get up there and lie on nobody, man.
But here's my thing, though. If I know all this stuff, why I ain't call the police?
No. If you that close to all these situations, that means your hands dirty too. What was you doing?
What were you doing? Because if you got victims coming to you saying, "Oh, we ready to come out," if you actually saw this stuff, why would they come to you? Because if I saw you in a room, I was getting beat up or whatever,
I don't want to put hands on you. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you the scoop of the tea.
Like, yo, you ain't trying to help me.
I'm more liable to scoop you.
You saw them dudes robbing me and you turned a blind eye?
Like, yeah, man. I mean, but hey, The truth always come to the light. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend.
It is crazy. It is. It is wild. I don't like it. It's just.
It's messy, man.
It is very messy.
I'm gonna need Cat Williams to do a whole different interview at the start of January. Cause boy, he set 2024 off.
But he kind of opened the door for it's Jaguar being out there, but when he set it off, people was like, "Oh, we got to follow this." So now, then it became Jaguar. We gonna get Jaguar right on. We gonna get what's the bodyguard? Gene Deal.
Gene Deal and the other bodyguard, and then it's just
We gonna get them all on because we gonna try to recreate that. Man, nobody's ever gonna beat that interview. As far as that interview go, that's gonna be the highest viewed interview.
Yep.
So not gonna happen. What we got next week, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
Oh no, what's next Sunday? No, that's not. Next Sunday we we ain't got nothing. It's the following Sunday we got a special guest.
Yeah.
After Christmas. Also Atlanta 2.0 Part 2's out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hit them up and see.
Y'all go check that out and get versed on that because they will be on also.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get them on. If I can't get them on next Sunday, it'll be sometime in January. It'll be sometime in January because we got the third, we got the other guest. So, and she got 2 movies coming out that we're gonna have to watch. So, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it though. I ain't really got nothing, man. The Raiders suck.
By the way, everybody, we need y'all to follow us on TikTok because we will be going live over there.
Yeah,
and in the next few episodes, we'll be giving some test runs over there. So we need y'all to go over to TikTok and follow us at 2.5 Guys Pod over there, as well as all other social media platforms.
Yeah, we might pop out, one day a week just to test it out. Just
you gotta pop out and show. I'm sorry, people just can't say pop out around me. It just.
Yeah, I got you. What's up with Ja? We need to get together on that.
I'm waiting on y'all, buddy. I'm so ready to get that off the ground.
Let's do it, man. Let's go and get that going.
Might be a real. Never mind.
Let's go and get this. Let's go and get that going, man.
A remix.
I could use another pod a week. Keep my juices flowing. So,
I love it, man. I love this podcast and shit. This shit ain't a job to me. This shit is therapy. This shit is fun. You'll
give me something else to talk about. Like I said, my dream is to do an R&B podcast, but I need to find some other R&B like-minded people because Scissors just dropped. Her and Kendrick coming to Charlotte in May. I'm looking at them tickets, man.
Yeah, they're trying to act like that 30 for 30 verse, the best verse ever.
It's light, but it's a good song. The song's just good.
I never doubted that. Like both of them are elite music makers.
Like they breaking it down like he just dissing Drake, just the worst he ever did. Man, he said a little bit at the end. I don't even think it was a Drake. The song is about him protecting his woman. And at the end, he's like, I think he said something like, should I take his head off or should I let him breathe? And they just ran with that. Like, man, these Drake boys. I don't know what Drake does to these men.
Yeah, hitting everybody, girl.
But these jokers in they feelings. Them Drake fans, the men Drake fans.
Drake stands.
Listen, I ain't never seen some men take up for another man this bad.
Hey, bro, they go extra hard about the boy.
They go hard for the boy. I don't know what got them like that, but I ain't never seen it, but nothing like this before.
That man don't know y'all.
I don't listen. They be ready to fight, boy. You say something about Kendrick, you say something about Pusha T, you say something about anybody who went against Drake. Oh my God,
Hey, I have to stay off X, or should I say Twitter?
I don't be on that. I think Twitter's the Twitter era and I died, man. I'm trying to post, but when I get up there, I'm like,
whatever. It's too much going on with the TL now. It's not what it used to be.
It be porn.
Like it was fun back when we was.
Yo, it was
fun.
Now I think it's just a bunch of young kids just say stuff to say stuff, and it's like I can't. Everybody's
an influencer, or
yeah,
like.
Yeah, so Everybody do OnlyFans. Like, all right, man, how much?
Yeah, right.
Everybody can't make $1 million a month on OnlyFans. Somebody got a doggone take a just doing it for fun. There ain't no way. But
Especially if you showing the same thing on Instagram that you're doing on your OnlyFans.
that's what I said, man. If you really look hard enough, you can find everybody videos. So I don't know how dudes pay for OnlyFans.
But y'all come over to TikTok, man. It's a little bag over there that we missing out on. We need y'all.
Now I see they offering to pay for gaming.
Yeah, that's what Male Tracks do.
Oh, real?
Mhm.
Cool. So we definitely gonna get on that. I'm gonna create a Twitch too.
Let's do it.
I heard that's free, and I don't mind doing stuff for free.
You mean I got to give you my credit card information?
You know what I'm saying? So shoot, if I can do that, and then Twitch is really where it at. To be honest with you, that's where all the guys like your Casanats, all these other guys.
Oh, it's gonna be some changes 2025, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, it's gonna be some changes, baby.
That's really where all them guys at. So we get on there, man, make it happen. We can do some things. So. But we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that 2025. So.
No, we're gonna do it 2025.
We definitely gonna do it.
We ain't gonna work on it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like we ain't gonna say try. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
You're absolutely right. So that's what we're looking forward to. Appreciate y'all being here with us tonight. You know, I did try to get the movies out early.
You did a good job. You did a great job.
But I'm gonna try to get them out during the week. So if something come up between here and next Sunday, we'll put it out there. So
absolutely. And if y'all have any suggestions, please inbox us or tag us in your selection, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. So shout out to Girl Rose, wherever you at, doing the festive things. But we'll see y'all next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you've been to church. Drink your water. Oh, also, my daughter was in church play today. My son was the narrator at 7.
Okay.
Y'all want to check it out? I ain't gonna say, but yeah, go to Freedom Temple Ministries. Check out Christmas play. My son, he was the narrator. People were shot. Little 7-year-old could read like that, but he be in the books, he be in the books, So yeah, I might even post a link to it, man. Cause I
do that, bro.
Yeah, so my daughter was Mary, so
you got a future narrator and actress on your hands.
My daughter was married, my son was the narrator, so I had a good day. I was on a high today. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, make sure you go to church, pay your tithes. We'll see y'all back here at 8 next Sunday. Sunday. Y'all have a good night. Peace.